Plan B with Sarina Bellissimo. The biggest stars, gossip, events, and the biggest tunes. Plan B, your weekend fix.
After a #1 album and selling out both of her Dublin shows, Marina and the Diamonds is back with their third studio album, Froot. And I'm happy to say Marina joins us on the line now. Marina, welcome and congrats on the new album.
Hello, thank you very much.
What is this time like for you? You must be so excited that the album is finally done.
I feel quite calm, actually.
Really?
Yeah, because the way in which I've released Froot has been very gradual. So it was a very meticulously planned 6-month campaign where you had something called Fruit of the Month, which was basically giving fans a new song every month. So I feel ready for it to come out, but I've really enjoyed the run-up to it as well.
You've never really been one to follow the rules, right? And I love that you've done that on this third album. You've done something that is so rare in music at the moment, and that is locked yourself away and written this on your own. Daunting, nerve-wracking, or liberating?
I have, and thank you for noticing. It's really important to me that people know that. It was completely liberating. Felt quite effortless, actually. And it felt, like I was ready to do that. I'd been wanting to do that for a long time. And I don't know, I had a bit of a bee in my bonnet on previous albums where, of course, I always, there were a lot of songs I wrote on my own, but I would also do these kind of pop co-writes because I kind of thought that that's what I had to do. Whereas this one, it was like, no, that ain't going to happen this time. I don't know, just something that's really refreshed me and has made me very happy as a person. So I've loved it. Have
you found yourself changing over the experience of writing this album?
Yeah, hugely.
How?
Actually, more so than I ever have in my life.
Why is that?
I think I was ready to change a bit. I think after I toured Electra Heart and I kind of came home to London and decided that I wanted a year off to write this record, I noticed that I hadn't really changed since I was 18. I felt like I'd been the same person since that age. So I think the main change is that I feel much more self-assured now. I think my confidence as a songwriter is at a completely level to what it was before, where I kind of knew that this is what I was good at and what was natural to me, but I think I very much needed people's praise, whereas this time I really don't care. Like, it's nice that people like my work,
yeah,
but I don't do it for that reason anymore. I write because I want to say something, and I love music.
That really is a liberating feeling when you're not doing something for other people's expectations.
Definitely, especially when it comes to art. I feel like this is the whole battle with a lot of artists, is that they believe in true creativity and being giving people an honest representation of themselves. But then, of course, when they're making money from it, that suddenly becomes confused when art becomes commerce. So it's always, for me this time, I feel like that's not even an issue anymore.
You've titled your new album Froot, but in typical Marina and the Diamonds style.
I know, I'm sorry.
Like, Froot, I can see teachers everywhere going, Froot is not spelt with a double O.
I know, I'm sorry to all the school children.
What was going through your mind?
There's no kind of intelligent reasoning behind it. I just liked the way that it looked, and it gave it a kind of playful feel.
Yeah.
And, that's how I felt about the song. It's like a really positive, joyful kind of celebratory sentiment to the song Froot. So I wanted to name the album that too.
Yeah. and you've got to... But you know what? It works. It works for this.
It does. See, now when people first see it, they don't accept it, and then, then they do in the end.
New music, a new album usually means a tour. Now, I've seen that you have an American tour. I mean, you sold out one of your shows in New York in 2 minutes. That is phenomenal.
I know.
That is phenomenal.
It was 90 seconds. It's so cool.
But that's really cool, right? And I'm thinking, yay, good for them, lucky for you. But what about your Irish? Yeah, hello. So when are you coming back to Ireland?
Okay, so here's the plan. I'm doing festivals around America and Europe up until August, and then I'm going to take a month off, and then from October, that's when I go into proper headline tour. So it is a little bit of a while away, but I will definitely be coming. And as my Irish fans know, I've had a lot of success in Ireland, and so I feel very excited to come back because, I don't know, maybe I think all artists say this, but I just love it. You just love music. Irish people love music, and they really respond and express that. So we should have some fun.
Cannot wait. Now, I've also read the other thing about doing a tour is I am one of the ones who falls for the merchandise, especially when it's clever. And I've been reading your thoughts on your merchandise, and I want everything already.
Do you?
I want the scratch and sniff. I want the glow-in-the-dark T-shirt. Is this going to happen?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've already got scratch and sniff vinyl. So each Fruit of the month, you have a 7-inch vinyl, and you can scratch the cover, and it smells of like lemon or green apple or whatever.
Amazing.
So we're working on doing that in T-shirt form, and we're working on a glow-in-the-dark T-shirt as well. So you should take a look out for that when you come to my show.
Before I let you go, I read a piece where you were asked to sum up your career in one word. The word you chose was messy. Marina, what the?
It's true. It's bloody true. But I don't mind that. I embrace it because I have been a messy person in the past. But the beauty of that is that I don't feel like that anymore. And I feel like everything has simplified and clarified for me. So I'm allowed to say that.
You are. And I'm glad that you're on a path where you're really happy. And we are thrilled that you are back.
Oh, thank you. It's been a genuine pleasure talking to you.
Okay. Plan B with Sarina Bellissimo. Your weekend fix.
Number one for music and entertainment.
Spin 103.8.